Hi, my name is Sarah Wynn. I've been working for Kleinfelder for about 2 years now as a staff geologist. We all know Kleinfelder is committed to our health and safety, but I wanted to let you in on some PPE tips and tricks. For many people, this is their first consulting job, so they're not really aware of where they can get PPE, which PPE to prioritize, and about how much it should cost. Let's start with summer PPE. The number one thing to prioritize, obviously, is sun protection. That includes sun shirts, hard hat visors, sunglasses, and of course, sunscreen. A hard hat is part of our standard uniform, but there are attachable visors and neck protection you can purchase. So you can get these online. I got both of these on Amazon, I think for about 20 bucks each, but they should also have them at workwear stores. So my sun shirt you can get at REI or Bass Pro Shop. They're often called like fishing shirts. They're highly reflective, lots of ventilation. Sometimes they add vents for perspiration, but overall they're the best possible shirt you could have in the field. These usually run about like 35 to 45 bucks depending. For work pants, usually breathable hiking pants are the best, or jeans depending on the site. If there's a lot of shrubbery or whatever, you don't want anything that's going to rip too easy. Or if it's just grassy, it's really nice to have highly ventilated pants. These are work pants, so I generally recommend that you get them in browns or greens because they are going to get dirty. You can spend anywhere from $20 to $80 at REI, Bare Bones Workwear, Big Five on these pants. Quality boots are always a number one priority. Those are one of the first items you should get when you start your work with Kleinfelder. I recommend composite toe. Steel toe is good, but composite toe is a lot lighter, a lot more comfortable. Boot Barn or work clothing stores are great places to find these boots, and a good pair of work boots generally are going to run you $150 to $200. It's a steep price tag, but you get $200 a year to spend on new work boots. Best for last, sunscreen. It costs about 10 bucks. You can get it pretty much at every store. It really is a lifesaver. Not wearing sunscreen increases your risk of skin cancer, sunburn, just general discomfort in the field. I replace it every year because it does expire and lose its efficiency. One tip, keep it in a baggie. Otherwise, it does tend to leak, and it's just never fun to clean up. Let's move on to cold weather gear. The things that have kept me the most comfortable in cold weather are as follows. So layering, wool socks, waterproof layers, and rubber steel-toed boots. Layering, honestly, is essential to keep warm in cold weather. I usually have, on cold days, 2 to 3 layers on that are removable in case it does get warm. I usually have like a tank top, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, sometimes a sweater, and then a jacket on top of that, depending on how cold it is. Sometimes I top it off with a waterproof layer if it's raining. And notice I did say waterproof. So there is a difference of gear labeled water resistance. If it's raining heavily enough, the water will get through and you're in for a miserable time. Please look for workwear that specifically says waterproof. It may be a few extra bucks, but it's so worth it. This is my rain gear. It's high visibility, so you don't have to wear your vest on top. Now, what's important about that is your vest gets wet, it gets heavy, it's terrible. Get high vis rain gear. So this is all you have to wear in the rain weather. It's amazing. These suits, I believe this jacket was about $100 and these pants were about $100. For bib coveralls, so that they actually come with little overalls, and this jacket with the removable hood. I got this at Bare Bones Workwear, but they are available at most workwear stores. All right, the last two items on my list. Rubber steel-toed boots. You can get these at any workwear store, but they have them at Walmart for about $30, and if it's super muddy on your site, so worth it. And of course, wool socks. They run about $20 to $30 a pair, but as far as comfort, warmth, and blister protection, they are well worth the price tag. I hope you found this video helpful, and welcome to the company. Don't hesitate to reach out to your supervisor if you have any further questions.